grease fire there. It broke out around 10:30 this morning. That's at 79 Heineberg Drive. The Colchester Fire Department responded, putting out the fire with an extinguisher. That restaurant was closed for about an hour, but luckily nobody was hurt. Two New Hampshire lawmakers want to increase accountability and transparency in the budget process for community colleges. Now this after concerns after New Hampshire Technical Institute announced it's laying off 10 people, including senior professors. Senators say they want to find a legislative fix. They criticized the college system because it said it would keep staffing levels the same after getting an increase in taxpayer money. Well, experts say 3 out of 4 people got a gift this Christmas that they want to take back. If you're one of those people, you better act fast. Know the store rules and be ready to stand in line. NBC's Kerry Sanders has a few tips on returning your rejects.
Navigating the wild world of returns can be a daunting task, and it's best not to wait.
Make sure you know the window of when you need to return something.
Many retailers like Best Buy, Macy's, and Overstock.com have extended their windows for returns to accommodate the holidays. But Target stands out with a standard 90-day return policy. And at REI, you get a full year. If you're planning on going in person to make a return, experts say never forget the receipt. Many retailers require it. Read the return policies closely. Some specialty items have different deadlines. Don't take the tags off until you decide it's a keeper. And if you're returning a gift by mail, always get a tracking number so you know the package got there. UPS predicts the peak shipping day will be January 2nd. They call it National Return Day, and they're estimating nearly 2 million packages will be shipped back, up 26% from last year. And if you can't return your present, you can always consider other options.
There are ways to get some of your money back. You can always consider selling it on Facebook Marketplace, eBay, Nextdoor, or you can try your luck at donating it.
What if you got a gift card and you don't really want it? Can you take it to the store and get your money back? The answer is probably no. But you can go online. There are some websites like Raise and Cardpool where you can sell the card for a small fee, or you can do the ever-popular regift. Kerry Sanders, NBC News at the Aventura Mall in South Florida.
Well, as Kerry mentioned, they're a busy day for retailers, especially in our area, too. A big shopping day. You've got sales left and right, and, of course, those huge returns. NBC5's Zuri Hoffman live at the University Mall in South Burlington with a look at some of the hustle and bustle there. Zuri?
Yeah, Tom, well, if you thought the holiday shopping was over just because Christmas is over, not quite yet. After Christmas shopping has been pretty popular because of signs like this sale. We've been seeing them posted up at nearly every store in this mall. According to the National Retail Federation, a survey finds that close to 70% of holiday shoppers are likely to shop today through January 1st. Most of those people are planning to take advantage of holiday sales and promotions, and of course using those holiday gift cards. Here at the University Mall, shoppers tell us they've been scoring pretty good deals today.
There's been some great deals around, yeah. Not that I need anything today, but we did have to come out and do a little Christmas shopping for after Christmas. We get together with family after Christmas.
So far we've been in Kohl's and we're headed down to Olympic.
How was Kohl's? Did they have some good stuff?
They seem to.
Not a long line or big crowd there?
No, not at all. It's very empty, very easy to get around. Plenty of registers open.
So it's a big day for people making returns. It's important to check with the retailer to see if there are any stipulations. Some stores require you to return within a certain period of time. It's also typically required that you have your receipt. Now, as for sales, once those items are gone, they're typically not restocked. So if you want to make sure you're getting those good sales and those good deals, it's better to get out here now versus waiting until later. For now, we're live in South Burlington. Zuri Hoffman, NBC5 News.
Zuri, thanks. And for people looking to get rid of their Christmas trees, Burlington has a bit of a powerful option. The Queen City's McNeil Wood-Fired Generating Station is accepting Christmas trees free of charge. Now, the tree must not be painted or have ornaments, lights, or tinsel. Donated trees will be burned with the plant's wood chips to generate electricity for the Burlington area.
We'll take it here for free of charge. We'll grind it up. We'll put it in the boiler, we'll make electricity out of it, and then we'll take the ash from the burning, and that's sold as an organic fertilizer.
The fertilizing ash created by the plant is sold to farms in New Hampshire. Well, today's the first day of Kwanzaa. The week-long holiday tradition is a celebration of African-American culture focusing on family and community. Each day of Kwanzaa is dedicated to 7 principles: unity, self-determination, collective responsibility, cooperative economics, purpose, creativity, and faith. A candle is lit every night on a kinara, a 7-branched candelabra. Kwanzaa was created in 1966 by a Pan-African Studies professor at California State University. And now a Christmas miracle. We're hearing from the father whose baby was born on I-93 on Christmas morning. You can see the family's picture here with the 2 officers and one of the first responders who helped deliver him. We're hearing from them. Brooklyn Whitney and Jacob Pochner were on their way here to Concord Hospital when they decided to pull over. They called 911 and police arrived to help them just a few minutes later. Dominic Reese Pochner, born at 12:30 Christmas morning.
It's like all happening so fast that I was kind of like, it was a lot of just shock. It was like, oh, okay, like this is happening, this is going today and everything like that. But it's an amazing experience.
Contractions were pretty close to each other, like 30 seconds apart, you know, and pretty much like, you know, Concord Hospital is right down the street, but you know, those contractions are that close, it's, you know, time to go.
Time to go indeed. The family hopes to leave the hospital tomorrow. Still ahead here at 5, a Christmas morning tragedy turns into an example of building community. We'll show you how people are rallying around victims of a fire in Minnesota.
It was like the best Christmas ever.
Plus, a positively perfect Christmas gift. You might be a bit jealous of this one. And coming up at 5:30, impeachment on pause. But that's not keeping some lawmakers from talking about it. You're watching NBC 5 News.
You're watching NBC5 News.
Frontier Airlines is facing a federal lawsuit after 2 alleged sexual assaults. 2 female passengers say they were sexually assaulted in separate incidents in 2018 on Frontier Airlines flights. They say airline personnel failed to report what happened to police and help them gather evidence. The lawsuit was filed in Colorado, saying the unrelated assaults happened on flights out of Denver. Each woman says she was assaulted by a male passenger during a flight. Frontier says while it cannot comment on the specific claims in the lawsuit, the airline has strict policies to protect passengers. One person is dead after armed robbers shot 2 diners at a Denny's in Virginia. Police say 2 armed men entered the restaurant in Manassas early this morning. Some kind of encounter happened, ending with 2 other men getting shot. Police are looking for the suspects, who say they are in their late teens or early 20s. Now to a devastating fire at a hotel in Minneapolis that's left hundreds of people homeless. The Drake Hotel was being used as temporary housing and an overflow shelter when it caught fire early Christmas morning. Danny Spiewak reports.
Come on, it's gonna be okay, come on.
Shalini Dugas wants to be strong for her kids.
It's Christmas morning and these children are looking for presents and hope and Santa, and the parents are trying to hold it together.
But it is not easy.
Nobody knows nothing. I don't have any family here. I'm from Louisiana.
Like, I came here with nothing. I really left with nothing.
And I already lost everything once. And now I just lost absolutely everything.
Kim Jones didn't even have a pair of shoes, so Jennifer Wallen took care of it.
Thank you. I'm so grateful for all the volunteers.
It's good to see the human spirit, alive. Especially when we see so much stuff that's so ugly and awful.
By afternoon, donations of clothes, food, diapers, even wrapped Christmas gifts filled a whole parking lot, leading volunteers to announce they could no longer accept any more.
We've got enough. People really showed the spirit today.
Hennepin County Commissioner Angela Conley says the Red Cross set up a 3-day shelter, but the future remains uncertain.
It was a shelter. We were in overflow waiting to go to another shelter, so we're all just, I don't even know, more homeless than we already were.
But with the generosity of complete strangers, it'll help them get through the day.
It's really a blessing, and we're thankful for Minnesota.
Makes my heart feel good to see all these people out here.
But I thank you so much. I thank everybody that came out here to help us. I thank y'all so much.
Now, First Alert Weather with meteorologist Tyler Jankowski.
Well, keeping everybody there in our thoughts tonight. Turning to the weather now, Tyler's here. We are looking pretty good tonight, but once we get later in the week, a little dicey.
Tonight it's a little icy, not shovelable snow, but I think on Monday it might be. So remember, It was looking like rain. I don't think it's looking that way, at least right now. We'll take a look at what we have right now. This is just a little mix for tonight and tomorrow morning. On the leading edge, it's still on the cold side, even on the ground and up above. So there may be some snowflakes here. I know the radar has it mainly blue. Just know that it's mainly a mix that we're looking at tonight. So after a couple snowflakes on the leading edge, it goes over to sleet pellets, and then it eventually switches over to freezing rain, which of course is just the liquid raindrops that freeze on the ground, and that's why there's a concern largely outside of the Champlain Valley. I think this leading edge is really the only chance that the Champlain Valley has to get a little slick, because the numbers are slowly going up. So after midnight, it'll mainly be the Northeast Kingdom, Eastern Vermont, and the Adirondacks that are still below freezing. But these are the current numbers now. So anywhere you see blue, it's below freezing. 24 in Plattsburgh is a little concerning because it's a long ways to go before it gets to 32. So that's why I'm a little cautionary even in the valley, just because of how low the numbers are still sitting at 5 o'clock. So we'll plan on patchy, icy travel tonight and tomorrow morning, but the high tomorrow eventually gets up into the 40s. So by about lunchtime or after that tomorrow, it won't be a concern at all. And most of the weekend is actually dry. Saturday, I should say, is looking beautiful. A lot of sun. 40s. I guess if you don't want mild stuff, it's not that great, but it does look like a nice ski day. And then a bigger storm later Sunday into Monday. Originally, that one looked like rain, but it's taken on a colder look here in the last 24 hours. So this is the Futurecast look for tonight. That initial band of a few snowflakes and sleet pellets moves out. Things warm up even above by about midnight or 2 a.m. And so after that, it's just scattered rain and scattered freezing rain as we go through tomorrow morning, eventually just plain rain showers tomorrow afternoon. The clouds stick around, and there, right there, is the sunshine for Saturday. So the glaze potential is in pink here. It's all of eastern Vermont, including the Upper Valley, and a good chunk there of Clinton County down into Essex County, New York, where that cold air that we just saw is really stuck in place, at least initially. So as I mentioned, Saturday is great, most of Sunday is nice, and then this is the colder look that is the trend for the Sunday night system. Notice how the leading edge tends to be snowy or a wintry mix, and that kind of lasts through much of Monday. So in terms of potential, I do think the potential is there now for a couple of inches of snow, mainly north and east. So Newport, St. Jay, perhaps even the Champlain Valley down through Lebanon. Definitely something to watch late Sunday into Monday. So the 5-day forecast here has the ice early tomorrow, and then the conditions get really nice on Saturday with sunshine. I think most of Sunday, again, is dry. It's not till Monday. So a lot to track tonight, though. It's just the ice that we're watching.
All right, Tyler, thanks.